Hi guys, I'm back again for my second book review. Last time I revealed what I was going to be reading next, which is The Husband's Secret, and I finally finished it in 2 weekends because two of them I spent away, which I never took the book with me. And I found it surprisingly a lot easier to get into this time compared to last time. I don't know if that's because I haven't read for a while and it was just nice to try and get in. And I think also I was trying to break that barrier that I had last time where I struggled. I didn't want to struggle. I wanted to read it. I wanted to see what the hype was. And I heard so many great things about this book that I really wanted to see what was so great about it. And personally, I was a little bit gutted really because I figured out the secret long before the secret was actually revealed in the book. I think it's come back to that point again where I've realised that I'm very good at picking up what the plot is. I don't know if it's because I've watched so many crime TV programmes, like I watched The Fall, Silent Witness and things like that, so I maybe know the clues before they're even got, and I don't think it was very well hidden. And yeah, I was so gutted by that because it was in the first third of the book, and I was like, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to carry on reading it or if I wanted to just give up, but I decided that I'll stick it out. People said it was really good and it keeping you guessing, but because I found out the secret, I was a bit like, well, what's going to keep me guessing if I figured out the big secret? But yeah, I didn't really get what the hype was. I don't really know what the hype was. I mean, I suppose it's interesting because it's split into three separate families, so to speak, and all the details, they all unravel and go on this journey kind of together but separately. And yeah, I suppose there's little details and everyone knows everyone and you just follow it. And yeah, I suppose in that regard it was quite good. I seriously recommend it if you're someone that gets very bored with books easily, because it constantly got a flitting, every chapter is flitting between the different characters and the different settings. And I don't know, the secret for me was a little bit underwhelming. I don't know if it's the writing style or the way it was. I reckon, yeah, I think it's just the way it was written, because I like to feel really emotionally attached to characters in books and films and anything. As soon as if I can feel the emotion or feel sorry or empathy towards them, then I kind of not exactly latch onto them, but I root for them, and I didn't find that in this book at all. There was only one relationship where I was sort of like, "Ooh, I want to see where this goes," but that was about it. Characters themselves are quite strong. I will say that they were quite strong characters, but they needed the other characters to make them stronger and to make it into a book. Any of the individual stories would not have made the book. They needed each other to keep it through. They weren't strong enough characters to be single led. Um, so yeah, I was a bit but so many people really liked it. So I don't know, I'm probably one of the minorities because like everyone just everyone loves it, and I don't really see what the excitement is. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know. I just didn't really find it that amazing. But I have to say, the best bit in the book was the end. I really loved the epilogue. It was really great. The way that was written was how the book should have been written, to be fair. I just found it really, I don't know, it just made you think, and you were like, wow, that, basically she just goes through what could have happened and what nearly happened and all the things, and basically like sometimes she wrote, like, at the end, like, a secret should sometimes say a secret. There's a fair few secrets in here, and yeah, I don't know, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel amazed by it. I'm glad I finished it though, because I feel like now I've read it, I know what happened and I understand it, and yeah, but I'm still hung up on the whole hype. I still don't quite get it. I mean, it was an interesting book. I don't, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel it, but a lot of people did. So, you know, I think it's definitely one of them books you have to read yourself and figure out whether you loved it or hated it, or a book to form your own opinion. And I think I'm definitely not one to listen to what everyone else says. If they say, oh, it's really good, I don't tend to be like, oh, because I tend to find that I have a different opinion to other people when it comes to films and stuff. When people say, like, films are crap, I tend to actually like them, and vice versa. So I don't really listen to the minority. And yeah, basically I didn't really feel it, but yeah, I wanted The Secret to be a bit more oomph. I wanted it to be written powerfully, and it wasn't written powerfully enough for me. I don't know, I probably expected too much because of the hype. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, tell me what you think. If you've read this book and you liked it, let me know. I don't know why, but I didn't like it that much. Towards the end, it starts picking up. The second half of the book, it picks up. And that's really, like, good, because, like, there's a part of it which is like, ooh, an eye for an eye. Like, something happens to one person's daughter, but almost happened to the other person's, and you're a bit like, oh, right, you know, it's like, not exactly fate, but it's like the world correcting itself, and I did like that bit. I must admit, I liked the ending, like, and you could tell that it was building up and building up to something like that, and I kind of guessed it would be something like the original plot. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it because I know there's probably people that haven't yet read it. But yeah, it's my opinion on it. I don't particularly, I'm not yay over it at all, really, which is a little bit weak, but you know, that's what I think. What I'm going to be reading next is this little number, which is Rabbit Stew and a Penny or Two by Maggie Smith Bendall. I don't know nothing about this book. I have not heard anything. I don't really know anything other than it's about a gypsy family, hard and happy times on the road in the 1950s. I get the feeling that it's probably a real life story, because I read the first page and it says about Margaret, but she was known as Maggie, so I'm wondering if that's got anything related to the writer. I don't know if it's a true story or not, but I don't know. It's not a very well known book as far as I know. I don't know anyone that's read it apart from the person who lent it to me, and she said it was really good. So I don't know. Have you read it? I'd love to know if anyone else has read this, because I have no idea, and I think that's part of why I chose this, because it's something that no one I know, you know, there's no hype to it, there's no expectations of it, and that's what I want in a book. I'd hate it when I've got expectations, because I always feel disappointed, or, you know, I rarely join the same opinions, so I always want to stay clear of really popular books. But yeah, this is The Rabbit Stew and a Penny or Two. It's a really, I love the title. I think it's really great. Not a very thick book, so I'll probably read it fairly quickly, I should imagine. But yeah, I hope it's really good, and I hope I like it more than I did The Husband's Secret, because I don't want to be disappointed again. But yeah, I think we'll see how this one goes. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.